Good morning. This is our power yoga. We're going to start just by sitting. So you can just sit down. You can cross your legs. You can sit on your shins. However, you can sit with your spine nice and tall. So you're just starting out by sitting. Take your hands into your lap. Your palms are face down. And lengthen your spine up through the crown of your head. Broaden across your collarbones and send your shoulders down your back. Gently close your eyes and gently close your mouth. And then let your breath flow in through your nose, swirl through your body, and flow back out through your nose. So there's a slowing down. Let the breath keep coming in and keep gliding out. With each inhale, feel that your body expands like a balloon expanding. With each exhale, feel how your body is relaxing over your inner light. So your body has come to your mat. Allow your mind to come to your mat. Allow your mind to come into your body. That you're focusing on your breathing. Keep doing what you're doing and send your shoulders down your back. Breathe here. Keep following your breath in and out. With your eyes closed, notice how there's a balance of effort and ease. That you're not over-efforting and you're not under-efforting. And there's this layer of calm. There's this balance of effort and ease. Stay concentrating on your breathing and separate your eyelashes to open your eyes. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale your arms out and down. Do it 3 more times. Inhale your arms out and up. The hands land shoulder distance apart. And then the arms come down by your side. 2 more. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale your arms out and down. 1 more. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale your arms out and down. Let's add to that. Inhale your arms out and up. Twist to your right. Your hands come down. Go back up to the sky in center. And to the right again, twisting. The arms coming down. 2 more. Coming up in center. Down to the right. It's a twist. 1 more. Up in center. Down to the right. Stay here looking past your right shoulder. Send your shoulders down your back. Breathe here. Come back to center with the arms to the sky. Twist to your left, your hands come down. Inhale the arms up in center. Exhale, twist to the left, the arms come down. 2 more. Up in center. Down, twisting to the left. 1 more. Up in center. Down, twisting to the left. Stay looking past your left shoulder. Breathe here. Let the shoulders flow down your back. Come back up with the arms in center. Take your hands to high prayer. Lower your prayer hands in front of your heart. Clasp your hands out in front of you and turn the palms away. Stretch your elbows straight. Drop your head into the basket of your arms. Keep the hands clasped. Lower the hands down on a diagonal. You're leaning forward now, that the crown of the head is reaching to the back of your hands. Your heels, your feet are pointed, and your butt is sitting on your heels. Keep the hands clasped and reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale, arc backwards. Exhale, round and drop in. It's as if the palms are going towards the floor out in front of you. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, fold forward and in, palms to the floor out in front of you. The hands remain clasped. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward and in. One more, up and back, forward and in. Keep the arms reaching forward. Separate your hands. The palms are down on the ground, shoulder distance apart. Inhale, arch your spine, look to the sky. Exhale, round your spine, look in. 3 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Stay here. Your feet are pointed. The legs are together. The knees are together. You're sitting back on your heels and you're looking in towards your belly. Let's take the right arm and scoop it under the left. So the right elbow comes down, the back of the right hand comes down, but your right temple is still lifted off the ground. Turn and look to the left. Breathe here. Return the right hand forward. Scoop the left arm under the right. Your left temple stays off the ground. It's your left elbow that's to the ground, the back of your left hand that's to the ground. You're turning and twisting to the right. Feel the stretch in the back of your left shoulder. Return to center. Walk your hands onto your lap. Make a bowl with your dominant hand, your check writing hand. Make a bowl. And then take your opposite hand, your non-dominant hand, and hold it under. So now your non-dominant hand is holding your dominant hand. So your dominant hand gets a chance to rest. Let the thumbs slide to touch each other. You have these 2 bowls within each other. Lower them down to your lap. Your elbows are gently bent. Find width across your chest. Send your shoulders down your back, just sitting here with the hands gently placed in these 2 bowls. Breathe here. Reconnect to your breathing with your mouth gently closed. The breath comes in, the breath flows out. Even in this simple posture, there's a balance of effort and ease. You're not doing too much. You're not doing too little. Release your hands, come out to all fours, to hands and knees. So we'll set ourselves up that the hands are right under the shoulders, that the knees are right under the hips. Your knees are hip width apart. Tuck your toes. It's the opposite of pointing. On the mat, slide your right leg long back behind. Then send your shoulders forward and back so you can massage your right hamstring. Then find stillness with your shoulders right over your wrists. Lift the right leg up behind you. It's a straight leg. Reach your left arm straight out in front of you. Turn your thumb to the sky. Since your face is parallel to the ground, your left ear is in line with your left upper arm. Hug your belly in and your low back puffs towards the sky. Now, instead of pushing down into your right hand and your left knee, pull up from those two areas. Let's return all the way back to all fours with the knees under the hips and the toes tucked. Your hands are right under your shoulders. Keep the toes tucked, and on the mat, slide your left leg straight back behind you. Send your shoulders forward and back, massaging your left hamstring. Then find stillness. Lift your left leg up. You're lifting from the power of your left inner thigh. Reach your right arm straight out in front. Turn your thumb to the sky. Your right arm is in line with your right ear. Instead of the low back caving in, hug your belly in and puff out your low back. Breathe here. Keep pulling up from your left hand and your right knee, pulling right into your core. Return to all fours, hands and knees. With the toes tucked, look up to the sky as you inhale, arch your spine. Look into your belly as you exhale and round. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. It's just a flat back. You're still puffing out by the back waistband of your pants. You're creating a trench in your upper back between your shoulder blades. Pop your hands up onto high finger pads and step your right foot inside of your right thumb. Step your left foot inside of your left thumb. Bend your knees. Your feet land hip width and parallel. Put your hands flat onto your palms. Your fingers face your knees. Your elbows hug in towards your waist. With your knees bent, pull your butt backwards. Look to the ceiling as you inhale, arch your spine. Look into your belly as you exhale and round. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Push off your thighs, come to stand up. Sweep your arms out and up. Your hands land at the ceiling, shoulder distance apart. The palms face each other. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Drop the crown of your head towards the floor. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. The palms face each other. Exhale, fold over, the palms face backwards. Sweep your arms out and up. The hands land shoulder distance apart. Palms face each other. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop with the palms facing each other. Exhale, fold over with the palms facing backwards. Sweep your arms out and up. The hands land shoulder distance apart. The palms face each other. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop, palms face each other. Exhale, fold over, palms face backwards. Sweep your arms out and up. Gather the energy, hold on to your elbows. Stretch over to your right and come up. 3 more to your right and come up. 2 more to your right and come up. 1 more to your right and come up. Switch the grip of holding your elbows. Stretch over to your left and come up. 3 more to your left and come up. 2 more to your left and come up. 1 more to your left and come up. Go back to holding your elbows the first way. Stretch over to your right. Stay stretching to the right. Stay looking forward. Lower your right hand to your right thigh. Round this top arm like a ballerina arm. Slide that left arm back by your left ear and look up to the inside of the left arm. While you're side bending, stretching to the right, pour down a little bit more energy and weight to the outside of your left foot. So you not only feel a stretch on the outside of your left hip, you feel a stretch on the outside of the left waist. Oh, actually, you don't only feel it on the outside of the left waist, you feel it on the outside of that hip when you push down through the foot. Look straight ahead, re-hold the elbows, come up. Switch the grip of holding your elbows, side bend over to the left, stay facing forward. Just lower your left palm to your left thigh. The top palm faces the ground now, and you round the arm like a ballerina arm. Glide the arm back by your right ear, and then turn and look up to the right. If you pour a little bit more weight to the outside edge of your right foot, you not only get a stretch on the outside of the right waist, but you'll get a stretch on the outside of the right hip. Breathe here. Then look straight ahead and re-hold the elbows and come back up. Reach your arms to the ceiling, letting go of the elbows. The palms face each other, shoulder distance apart. Turn the palms out, dive forward and down. Inhale, lift to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Hook your thumbs, your palms face forward, and your fingers are spread wide apart. The thumbs are hooked. Stretch over to your left and stay there. Now stay stretching to the left, but separate your hands, your palms face each other. Let's simultaneously take your hands to prayer in front of your heart as you bend your back knee. And then side bend over to the left with the arms reaching to the left. That's 1, prayer. 2, prayer. 3, prayer. You're bending the back knee and straightening. 4, prayer. 5, prayer. 6, prayer. 7, prayer. 8, prayer. We're staying here with the back knee bent and the hands in prayer. Slowly descend your back knee. You're keeping the back toes tucked. Take your left hand outside the left hip, the right arm over your ear. It's a big stretch. Take both hands down to frame your front foot. Lift your back knee. You're in a low lunge. Not yet, but in a moment, we'll step to chair with the feet hip width apart, the knees bent, and the arms up. Try that now. Step right into chair. Breathe here. Come to stand up with your right knee up. Take your left hand to hold your left hip. Point your right foot. Drop the knee so the foot goes behind you. The right hand goes to the right foot. Instead of the knees reaching away, have the knees hip width apart. Take your left arm to the ceiling. Connect your index finger and thumb. Lift your right thigh parallel to the floor. You're in a dancer's pose. We're trying to keep the torso parallel to the wall in front of us as we lift the right thigh parallel to the ground. So it's not that you're trying to tilt your torso forward. You'll probably come forward a little bit on a diagonal. Let's come out to a forward bend. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Clasp your hands overhead, turn the palms away. Stretch over to your left. Keep your hands clasped and turn your torso parallel to the ground to the left. Keep your hands clasped and take your hands outside of your left foot. Come back up parallel to the ground, then turn and face forward, and then rise up. Take the hands out in front of you, turn your palms to face you, switch the clasping of your fingers by 1 digit, turn the palms away, lift the arms up. Side bend over to the right, turn your torso to the ground to the right, keep your hands clasped, lower your hands outside of your right foot. Keep the hands clasped, come back up parallel to the ground, turn and look forward with that left arm over the left ear and rise up. Split the arms, dive forward and down. Inhale, lift to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Hook your thumbs, your second way of hooking, and stretch over to your right. Stay stretching to the right. Release your hands, your palms face each other, shoulder distance apart. Simultaneously, take your hands to prayer in front of your heart as you bend your back knee. And then reach over. 2 in and over. 3 over and in. 4 in. 5 in. 6 in. 7 in. 8 in. The hands are in prayer. Your back knee is bent halfway to the ground. Then lower your back knee all the way to the ground. Lean over to the right. Your right hand comes down outside the hip. The left arm goes over your ear. Breathe here. Take both hands down to frame your front foot. The back toes are tucked. Lift your back knee. Not yet. In a moment, we're going to step to a chair pose. When we do, the feet will be hip width and parallel. Step to chair now. The knees are bent, the arms are lifted. Lift your left knee up. Take your right hand to your right hip. Point your left foot. Take your left hand to your left foot. The knee drops down. Let's make this, first of all, the right arm to the ceiling, the right index finger and thumb touch, but we'll make the left thigh parallel to the floor. Now you might tilt forward a little bit with the torso, but try to stay as upright as you can so that your torso is parallel to the wall in front of you and your left thigh is parallel to the ground. You're in a dancer's pose. Breathe here. Natarajasana. Let's come out to a forward bend. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step backwards to a plank position, top of a push-up. Your hands are shoulder distance apart. Your feet are hip width apart. Your legs are long back behind you, so your legs are straight. Your hips are lifted, so they're not sagging towards the ground. Point your elbows backwards as you lower yourself in one straight line to lay down on your belly. Your elbows are pointed backwards. Point your feet and lift your heart with your elbows bent. It's a baby cobra. Lower yourself back down. Do that again. Inhale, lift with the elbows bent. Exhale, lower. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, it's a baby back bend. And lowering. 1 more time. Lift and lower. Tuck your toes and push yourself up to a plank position. Go backwards to a downward facing dog. Stay here, melting your heart back towards your thighs, melting your heels backwards and down. Pedal your feet, bending one knee at a time, lubricating the joints. Then find stillness with the legs straight. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower yourself in one straight line down to the mat. Point your toes and lift your heart. Lower yourself back down. Tuck your toes, push to plank and downward facing dog. Look between your hands and walk your feet forward in between your hands. Keep going till you get to the front edge of the mat. Separate your feet hip width and parallel. Inhale to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. There's a whole lot of length between the feet. There's also some hip width apart. Lower the whole back sole of the foot down. Reverse cartwheel the arms, come up to a warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Take the left hand to high finger pads inside of your left foot. Take your right arm over your ear. The right arm is reaching forward on a diagonal off the ground. Use the leverage of your left arm and left knee pushing into each other to turn your heart not only to the right side wall, but to turn your heart towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch from your right ankle to your right fingertips. Let's come up to Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Breathe here. As you push down into the pinky blade of the right foot, you're able to bend the front knee and steer the right hip bone forward. Let's float forward to a Warrior 3. Your back leg is lifted off the ground. Both of your legs are straight. Come up with your knee up. That was one time. Let's do it a second time. Warrior 3, knee up. Third time, Warrior 3, knee up. 4, Warrior 3, knee up. 5, Warrior 3, knee up. 6, Warrior 3, knee up. 7, Warrior 3, knee up. 8, Warrior 3, knee up. Take your left hand to your left hip, point your right foot, take your right hand to the right foot, lift this leg behind you. Let's go to dancer's pose. The left arm comes up, the index finger and thumb touch, the right thigh go parallel to the ground. Let's come out with the knee up and the arms up. Point your right foot, wrap your right leg as high as you can around the left. The knees face forward. Take your arms to a cactus pose. Take your left arm over the right. Here you are in eagle pose. Let's keep the arms. Unwind the top leg to a Warrior 3 with eagle arms. Unwind the arms, left hand down, right arm up. You're in a half moon. Instead of pushing down into your left hand and left foot, lift up from the left hand and left foot, lifting all the way into your core. Come out to a Warrior 1. So the arms come up as the right leg goes backwards. Step all the way forward and into a forward bend. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step backwards to a plank position, top of a push-up. Bend your elbows, go halfway down, chaturanga. Pull through up dog. Linger here that you're not rushing through. You're finding that balance of effort and ease. Go backwards, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull through up dog. We'll meet backwards in downward facing dog. Let your breath expand to all parts of your body, like your breath is flowing to new, unexplored, uncharted places in your body. Look between your hands and bend your knees and hop your feet forward in between your hands. Walk your feet forward to the front edge of the mat. Separate your feet hip width and parallel. Inhale to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Let's do that series on the second side. Step your left leg long back behind. Set your whole back foot down. So the feet have a lot of length between them, and they're maintaining that hip width between them. Reverse cartwheel the arms, come up to a warrior two. Feel the stretch across your chest, across your hips from knee to knee. Take your right hand to high finger pads inside of your right foot. Your left arm goes over your ear on a diagonal. You're looking up to the inside of the left arm. There's leverage of the right arm and right knee pushing into each other that you can scoop your right sitting bone under you and tilt your left hip backwards. So there's a scissoring of the inner thighs. Breathe here. Keep grounding through the outside edge of your left foot and reaching away through the left fingertips. So you're opening up this whole left side of your body. Let's come up to a warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. As you push down into the left pinky blade of the left foot, you steer your left hip bone forward and bend your front knee right over your front ankle. Float into a warrior three. And then we'll take the knee up. Warrior three, here's the second time. Knee up. Third, warrior three. Knee up. 4, warrior three. Knee up. 5, warrior three. Knee up. 6, warrior three. Knee up. 7, warrior three. Knee up. 8, warrior three. Knee up. Take your right hand to your right hip, point your left foot. The knee drops as the foot lifts behind you. Left hand goes to the left foot, the foot is pointed. Right arm to the sky, index finger and thumb touch. Left thigh becomes parallel to the ground. You're in dancer's pose, not Virabhadrasana. Breathe here. Let's come out with the knee up and the arms lifted. Point the left foot, wrap it as high as you can around the right leg. The knees face forward, arms to cactus pose, right elbow over left. We'll keep the eagle arms and unwind the left leg to a warrior 3 with eagle arms. Unwind the arms, right hand down, left arm up. You're in half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Pull up from the right hand and the right foot all the way into your core. Come out to a warrior 1. Your arms come forward and up. Breathe here. Take the pressure out of your front knee by pushing into your back foot. Step forward and down, forward bend. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step backwards to a plank position, top of a push-up. Bend your elbows, go halfway down, chaturanga. Pull through up dog. Linger here without rushing. Find that balance of effort and ease with your knees off the ground, your thighs off the ground, a stretch across the chest. You're in a back bend. Go backwards, downward facing dog. Let's do it a little quicker. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, down through chaturanga. Pull through up dog. We'll meet backwards in downward facing dog. Look between your hands and bend your knees and hop your feet forward in between your hands. Walk yourself to the front edge. Separate your feet hip width and parallel. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Sweep the arms out and all the way down. Let's move on to another routine. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Not yet, but in a moment, we'll float the back knee into the chest and the hands will come to the hips. Try it now. 1, lunge. 2, lunge. 3, lunge. 4, lunge. 5, lunge. 6, lunge. 7, lunge. 8, from lunge, take your back foot down. You're in a warrior 1. Hold on to your elbows overhead. Lift your back heel and pivot the heel to the sky. Descend your back knee down. Step your front foot backwards. You're standing on your knees. The knees are hip width apart. The toes are tucked. Open your arms out to a T. Side bend to the right. Your left leg lifts up. Go back to standing on your knees with arms in T. 2, knees. 3, knees. 4, knees. 5, knees. 6, knees. 7, knees. 8, knees. Take your hands down under your shoulders. Arrange yourself to all fours. Move your knees backwards 3 inches. Lift yourself upwards and backwards, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Look between your hands and hop your feet forward in between your hands. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, the arms out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step backwards to a plank position, top of a push-up. Bend your elbows. Go halfway down, chaturanga. Pull through up dog. We'll linger and hold. with the knees off the ground, the thighs off the ground. We're finding width across the chest. So we're widening the collarbones. It's a back bend. Go backwards to downward facing dog. Do it again a little quicker. Forward to plank, halfway down chaturanga, pull through up dog, meet backwards, downward facing dog. Look between your hands and bend your knees and hop your feet forward in between your hands. Your feet go hip width and parallel. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Go right back down over yourself. We'll do this series on the second side. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Not yet, but when we take the back knee into the chest, the hands will come to the hips. Try it now. 1, lunge. 2, lunge. 3, lunge. 4, lunge. 5, lunge. 6, lunge. 7, lunge. 8, stay in the lunge. From lunge, take your back foot down. You're in a warrior 1. Hold on to your elbows, your second way of holding. Lift your back heel and pivot the heel to the sky. Descend your back knee down. Step your front foot backwards. Take the arms to a T. Side bend to the left, the right leg lifts up. Go back to standing on your knees, arms in T. 2, T. 3, T. 4, T. 5, T. It's like you push off the hand. 6 off that left hand, T. 7, T. 8, T. Take your hands down under your shoulders. You're in all fours. Move your knees backwards 3 inches. Lift yourself upwards and backwards, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Look between your hands and bend your knees. Hop your feet forward in between your hands. Your feet land hip width and parallel. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward. The arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Take your back foot down and reach the arms forward and up. It's a warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Keep your front knee bent and steer your right hip bone, but lift your heart upwards and backwards. It's a stretch across your chest. It's a strength, the length of your spine. Open up to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Come to triangle with the left hand on the left leg and the right arm up. Come back to warrior 2. Let's do that second time. Triangle and warrior 2. Third time. Triangle and warrior 2. Fourth time, triangle and warrior 2. Let's come to triangle again and hold here. Take the left arm reaching across your chest. So that left hand is reaching over to the right, but the palm is face up. Take the top arm over your ear. Keep the arms and rise up, fold over. 3 more. Rise up, fold over. 2 more. Rise up, fold over. 1 more. Rise up, fold over. Let's come out to a low lunge. Bend your front knee. Your hands come to frame the front foot. Your back heel is lifted. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do this next thing, but the idea is to come up to stand with your right knee into your chest. So you're going to clasp the hands over the chin. So you're trying to come all the way up with your hands clasping over your shin. Let's cross the right ankle over the left thigh. The hands will come to the hips. We'll bend the standing leg and take the hands to prayer. Maybe the elbows come down to the knee and the ankle. Breathe here. Let's unwind to a forward bend. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, the arms out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step backwards to a plank position, top of a push-up. Go halfway down, chaturanga. Pull through up dog. We're holding this first one a little bit longer. The knees are off the ground, the thighs are off the ground. Instead of hunching, we're broadening across the collarbones as the shoulders go down the back in upward facing dog. Find your way to downward facing dog. The second round, we go a little bit faster. Inhaling to plank, exhaling chaturanga, pull through up dog. We'll meet backwards in downward facing dog. Look between your hands and bend your knees and hop your feet forward in between your hands. Your feet go hip width and parallel. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. Take your whole back foot down. Reach your arms forward and up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. In this one, as you send your front knee forward and ground through the left side of the left foot, arc backwards. It's a big stretch, lengthwise and widthwise. It's a balance of effort and ease. Breathe. Like you're breathing out through your fingertips and toe tips. Open to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Make your way to triangle and Warrior 2. Second triangle and Warrior 2. Third triangle and Warrior 2. Fourth triangle and Warrior 2. Come to triangle and hold triangle. Breathe here. Reach your right arm across your chest towards the left. The palm is face up. It's kind of like a rounded arm. The top arm goes over your ear. Rise up with these arms and fold over. 3 more. Up and fold. 2 more. Up and fold. 1 more. Up and fold. We'll come out to a low lunge. We'll lift the back heel. Now, here's where we're going to try to come all the way up with the left knee into the chest and the hands clasped over the chin. Try it now. You're going all the way up. Let's cross the left ankle over the right thigh. The hands will come to the hips. We'll bend the standing leg, the right knee. The hands will come to prayer. Maybe the elbows come down that you touch a knee and an ankle. It's a left hip opener. Come out to a forward bend. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward. The arms go out the sides and down. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step backwards to a plank position, top of a push-up. Bend your elbows, go halfway down, chaturanga. Pull through up dog. Here's where we linger with the knees and the thighs off the ground with a stretch across the chest. Go backwards, downward facing dog. The second time, let's go a little bit faster. Forward to plank, down through chaturanga, pull through up dog. We'll meet backwards in downward facing dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. It's a down dog split. Let's bend the knee, we're flexing the foot, and lift the knee out to the right. So your right heel is going towards your left butt cheek. Now your lower body, so the hips, the knee, are opening to the right, but your upper body, your arms, your torso, square to the mat. So the right shoulder is not lifted off the ground higher than the left. Come forward, the right knee touches outside the right elbow. Then let's turn so the right foot comes to the mat behind the left wrist. The right knee comes down behind the right wrist. You're setting up for a pigeon press. Walk your back foot further back and take your back knee down and point your back foot. Walk your hands to high finger pads outside of your hips. Keep your back knee down and put your right hand on your right thigh. Keep your back knee down and point your back foot and lift your back foot off the ground. Lift your left arm. Maybe your left hand reaches backwards and holds your left foot. Your left elbow pointing towards the sky. Breathe here. Release the grip, take your hands down, walk your elbows forward, turn your elbows out, stack your hands one on top of the other, drop your forehead to the back of your hands. Breathe here. Lift your forehead up, plant your hands lifting your elbows up, drop yourself to sit on your right thigh, take your left leg long out in front of you, flex your foot, bend your left knee, step the left foot across the right knee, turn the toes to face forward, see if you can get your left sitting bone down towards the mat. Take your left hand behind you on high finger pads, your right arm to the ceiling. Take your right elbow outside the left knee and turn and twist to the left. Breathe here. Come back to center, clasp your hands over the shin. Let's make our way to all fours, hands and knees. Your hands are shoulder distance apart. Move your knees backwards 3 inches. Keep the toes tucked, lift yourself upwards and backwards, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, go down through chaturanga, pull through up dog. We'll meet backwards in downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Bend your elbows, go halfway down, chaturanga. Let's hold the second one in this upward facing dog. Breathe here. So you're finding that balance of effort and ease. Go backwards, downward facing dog. Let's take the left leg to the sky, down dog split. We'll bend the knee and open the hip. So this left heel is going towards your right butt cheek. You're flexing the toes. Let's come forward, left knee outside, left elbow. We'll take the left foot down behind the right wrist, the left knee behind the left wrist. We'll walk the back foot back and point the back foot. We'll walk the hands back and sit up nice and high on high finger pads. Keep the back knee down and lift the back foot. Your left palm goes to your left thigh. The right arm reaches up and backwards. Maybe the right hand holds the right foot. Let's take the hands down. We'll turn the elbows out, stack the hands one on top of the other, lower your forehead down. Lift your forehead up, plant the hands, the elbows lift and straighten. We'll fall onto this left hip. The right leg will come forward. We'll bend the right knee to step outside of the left knee. We're gonna see if we can get the right sitting bone to come down. The right hand goes behind us on high finger pads. The left elbow to the sky. Then the left elbow outside the front knee. Turn and twist to the right. Unwind to center. Instead of coming to all fours, just uncross the legs that the soles of the feet are down. You stay here. Your feet are directed towards me. I just want to give you the side view. And then right where you are, come to lay down that the back of your head and the back of your shoulders come to the mat. Reach your arms out to a T shape, your palms face up. Let the feet come off the ground, zip the legs together. Your shins are parallel to the ceiling, your knees are right over your hips. Lift your head, your neck, your shoulders, round the arms like you're holding the world. Then from the outside of the legs, tap the knees and then come down. 2 up and down. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7, up and down. 8, up. Do it again. 8, down. 7, down. 6, down. 5, down. 4, down. 3, down. 2, down. 1, stay down. Let the knees drop to your right elbow. Turn and look to your left. Look to center. Let the legs go back to the sky. Drop your knees to your left elbow. Turn and look to the right. Go back to center. Take the hands onto the knees. Pick your head up. Lower your head down. Lower your hands down by your side. Take your legs straight to the sky. Lower your straight legs all the way down. Reach your arms straight back behind you. Separate your feet. Lower your hands down. Turn your palms up. Close your eyes. Settle in for our final relaxation, balancing effort and ease. Wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Draw your knees into your chest. Roll over to your side. Use an elbow and a hand to come up. Turn to face me. You can sit crossing your legs, or you can sit on your shins as we did in the beginning. However you sit, sit tall with your spine nice and straight. Take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Close your eyes and bow your head down into your heart. Even though your eyes are closed, it's like you're looking into this balance of effort and ease. Lift your head, release your hands, separate your eyelashes to open your eyes. Thank you so very much for joining me in this power yoga. My name is Marissa,